You're really in the finals. Can I get those shoes after the game? You made it to the finals. Time to shine.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Washington Wizards. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now Washington's starting group. Forte is out there with Corey Kispert. Then there's Brand. Then it's Sarr. And it's Trent in at the power forward. And for the Lakers, they've got Holland. Mikal Bridges out there with Boomer. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Turner in at the 5 spot. Taking a look at Washington. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. All right, let's go cross-court now and hear about another landmark moment for MP.
Guys, it's hard to believe, but this is MP's 6th straight trip to the finals with his team. In pregame, MP said, "It's a blessing to be here. Growing up in Plainview, this is all I thought about, playing in the finals and winning titles." He continues to play out his dream. Devitt?
What a dream it is. DA thanks seeing MP in the finals. It's become an annual tradition. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Forte. Holland with the rebound. Right side Turner. Turner with the screen. Here's Boone. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A slow start for Washington in this one. It's a 5-point game. Brand outside. It's Trent on the wing. Back to Brand. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Kispert. Defended by Bridges.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Pass to Boomer. Three-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, Sarr. Turner covering. Sarr. The pass to Kispert. Brand outside. Here's Sarr. Turner covering. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Kispert, no good.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Dosunmu's shot's good.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Forte, the pass to Sarr. The Wizards working the ball around now, and Sarr throws it down.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Forte. Holland with the rebound. Bridges inside. Defended by Kispert. And easy 2 points on the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Boomer, in the last game against the Warriors, was a man on a mission. He had 27 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. Flat out took over that one. He put the team on his back, controlling the game. We'll see if he can repeat that incredible performance tonight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
So it's Washington now after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. 4 on the shot clock. And here is Trent outside. And another miss by Washington. Here's the Lakers with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Hollins kicks to Doncic. Pass to Holland. Stolen by Kispert. In transition, here come the Wizards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Ron Holland.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to...
With some changes. Turner's checked in for Vanderbilt. As Boomer in for Dosunmu. Sarr's checked in for Washington. Los Angeles leading by 12. Miles Turner out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Luka Doncic. It's Boomer. And it's Branham in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Sarr. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson passes to Trent. Sarr with it. Over Turner. Here's Forte. Lays it up and banks it in. Forte's got 7 points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Song, the pass to Kispert. Pass to Song. Fires from deep. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Boomer the pass to Hunt. Doncic hits to Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Forte. 7 points in the game. To the inside. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's his first triple of the second period. Third of the game.
Wizards trail by 11. Forte, the pass to Brand. Brand, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Forte. And here is Kispert. Still yet to score. Rebound the Lakers. Holland's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges with it. Turner with a screen for Bridges. And no good that time. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Forte. Pass to Song. Good work defensively by Turner. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, they've made it this far. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie? This is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, it does.
Thanks. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Lakers leading by 11. Tipping off the second half. Here's Willie Green's 5. They've got Kispert. He's out there with Forte. Grand out there with Song. And it's Trent in at the 4-man position. Here's Holland and the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Forte. Sarr with it. Pass to Forte. Shot clock at 6. Ejected by Boone. Rebounded by Brand. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Forte. Defended by Dosunmu. Here's the floater. And that one's good. Forte. Forte's got his 3rd basket of the night. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here is Boomer. He's got 14. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Forte. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Forte's got 11. Lakers leading by 11. Here's Boone, and there's the drive. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Forte, the pass to Sarr. Here's Forte. Pass to Sarr. Trent outside. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 8.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And there it is again from him. Shot good from Boone. Here's Kispert. He has yet to score. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Gotta like what Boomer has done in this game.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Some changes for the Lakers. Branham's checked in, and Wizards trail by 15. We've got Bobby Portis. Boomer out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Branham in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Bounce pass from Trent. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Vanderbilt finds Portis. Over Ayton. Again, Los Angeles.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside Jackson. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 17. On the wing. Rebound, Washington.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Gray passes to Jackson. And he drops it in from the low post.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Trent outside. Over in the corner, Brand. Back to Trent. Pass to Kispert. 6 to shoot. Sarr with it. Turner covering. Fade away. Sarr's shot is off. Lakers leading by 17. Boomer the pass to Bridges. Here is Boomer. There's the three. That's off, his 4th miss in 13 attempts. There's the lob to the hoop, and Sarr throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Boone, driving inside.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Forte, the pass to Sarr. Shoots over Turner. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got 7 rebounds in the game. Boomer the pass to Turner. Bridges with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Wizards trail by 18. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Sarr. Turner covering. Pass to Forte. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 18.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Lakers.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in game 1.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Boomer.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Brand passes to Forte. Over Boone. And it's Forte missing. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run. Sinks that one from the post. And that's 31 points for Boomer.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
He takes it in, and Bridges with the block.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Here's Jackson, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Doncic outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
This series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle. Terrific win. Still anyone's series. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in? There he is, man.
Do what you did last time.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Lakers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Wizards. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight could give us a picture of where this series is headed. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Sarr, and it's Brand in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Holland out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Mikal Bridges, then there's Dosunmu, and it's Boomer in at the point. You take a look at the Wizards, down 1-0 in this series. How crucial is a win tonight?
How crucial? Extremely crucial. Historically, the odds of coming back from a 2-0 deficit, less than 10%. They have to consider this one a must-win.
Here's Forte. Trent outside. To the inside. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Kispert, pass to Forte. Now here's Trent. Here's Brand. Pass to Forte. 6 to shoot. Here's Kispert. The 3 is up. Holland with the rebound. Fires the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Forte. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Brand. Trent on the wing. Fades and shoots. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
Here's Boomer.
Yes, sir. That's what you tune in for right there.
Wow. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Forte. Here he goes. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Trent. Kispert on the wing. Here's the pick. Here's Forte. On target from range. Forte's got 5.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Holland gets the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Brand. Inside. Here's Forte. Holland with a rebound.
It looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Pass to Turner. Shoots over Sarr. Again, the Lakers.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Here's Forte. 5 points in the game. Misses the wing three. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Holland for three. And another three for the Lakers.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Forte. Straight outside. Can they get it? Into the lane. And the shot goes in. Trent's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Some changes for Los Angeles. Bobby Portis comes in for Turner, and Doncic has subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Bender. Pass to Gray. Up and over Doncic. Doncic grabs the miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Boomer can't get it to go. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Bender. Releases. And it's Cardinal missing.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Will go for a different look here. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Fifth best, Mikal Bridges.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Here's Boomer. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
On the court right now for the Wizards. We've got Jackson. He's out there with Sarr. And it's Forte in at the point guard position. Now here's Jackson. From behind the arc. Forte's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in the last game against the Wizards put on a show. He contributed 31 points and hit a high percentage from the floor and from the line. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Boomer. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Sarr passes to Jackson. To the middle to halt the run. Sarr misses.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. The layup off target. Wizards trail by 21. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Brand passes to Kispert. Here's Brand. No points yet. And again, Washington, no good. Bridges outside. Fires the three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Los Angeles just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Can you believe how many freebies they've gotten? Tough to keep up when you're putting people at the line, but credit their aggression for forcing the issue.
I feel like the second half is just going to be more of the same.
Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, Their chance in this final series starting to slip away. Not how they wanted to start this game, Kenny. Your thoughts?
Well, you know, some panic creeping in, not going right, and they have a tough road in front of them.
Tough is an understatement. Their road has been hit by hail, mudslide, even an avalanche. It's all bad for them right now.
Man, can they find a way? And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. We've got Mikal Bridges, Miles Turner out there with Holland. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Boomer in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Forte. Pass to Trent. Here's Sarr. Turner covers. And Turner with the block.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Boomer banked it in off the glass. Boomer's got 19 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Washington has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Trent left side. To the paint. Here's Kispert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the night now. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Trent. Shoots over Holland. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And the Wizards shooting just 33% so far in this game. Forte passes to Trent. And here's Kispert. Clock at 6. Pass to Trent. Here's Sarr. The shot from the low post is good. Sarr's gotten his second bucket on the night.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Going inside. Boomer can't get it to go.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Kispert, the pass to Trent. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Holland's got rebound number 7 tonight. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Boomer. The 3 ball. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Sarr. Now Trent. Shoots over Holland. Rebounded by the Lakers. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dosunmu on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Here's Boomer. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Sarr. Oh, and Turner with a block.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
With the fadeaway. Again, the Lakers score.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Forte. 7 points in the game. Trent, the pass to Brand. Now Trent, just 5 to shoot. To end the run. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Trent's got 13.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Boomer. That one no good. For Washington, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Kispert outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Mikal Bridges. Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. Called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And so in the game for Washington, we've got Jaren Jackson, and it's Gray in at the 2. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gray. Here's Trent. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Boomer. Buries it from 3. Boomer's got 27 points.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Gray.
Who's watching here?
Jackson down low. Defended by Portis. Jackson can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Boomer can't get it to go. And so Trent will bring it up for the Washington Wizards.
Hey, look at yours, look at yours.
Jackson outside. 3-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Boomer passes to Branham. From outside the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. To the left side wing. 4-3. Rebound, the Lakers.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Here's Boomer. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Boomer's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Hey. 3-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
A big board and a bigger putback from Bobby Portis.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter.
Game 2 of the NBA Finals has been decided. Now the teams will be switching venues, but boy, what an important win for the Lakers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a tidy 2-0 series lead.
And obviously, that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games. If they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't let anything distract them, they'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Boomer.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And it's Washington with the ball. Here's Trent. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jackson. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Here's Boomer. And that one drops. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
He's sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. Woo! We really needed that one. They call this place the phone booth. So dial up a duck.
MP about to tear the roof
We've
off.
got the momentum. Let's keep it going.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Washington Wizards. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Holland. Bridges out there with Boomer. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Turner in at the center filling out the middle. And for Washington, Rick Kispert is out there with Forte. Then it's Sarr. Then there's Brand, and it's Trent in at the 4. Look at the Lakers taking care of business, Greg, in these NBA Finals. A win here tonight would almost guarantee them the title.
Yeah, I mean, they held home court in the first 2 games, but in this one, they'll face a hostile crowd and a team with its back up against the wall. They're going to have to match that intensity if they're going to take complete control and go up 3-0.
It is going to be some scene here tonight. So it's the Wizards now after the missed 3 from Boone. Kispert kicks to Trent. Pass to Brand. And here is Kispert. Clock at 6. Trent, a screen on Bridges. Kispert. Holland with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Turner with the screen. For 3, Bridges. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Trent outside. Shoots over Holland. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They are clearly on a special postseason run. One you can certainly call historic at this point, as they've won now all 14 of their games coming into this Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, I mean, they've swept 3 teams to get to the finals and are now just 2 wins away from completing a perfect postseason and hoisting the Larry O'Brien. You know, Kevin, a full 16-game sweep of the playoffs sounds kind of sweet, doesn't it? Do you call that a Sweet 16? I don't think it's ever been done.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Good on both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Inside. Here's Sarr. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Pass to Trent. Back to Brand. Shot clock at 6. There's Kispert.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Wizards have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Sarr. Turner covering. Back to Brand. Wizards need to get a shot off here. For 3, Kispert. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. The Lakers on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Boomer, in the last game against the Wizards, put on a show. He dropped in 36 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wizards trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Song. Over Turner. And that one hits back iron. The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Got that bucket in no time at all. Bridges has got 9 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Changes here for the Lakers. Turner comes in for Holland. And it's Boomer in for Dosunmu. Wizards trail by 18. Sarr out there with Jackson. Then there's Forte. And it's Trent in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Jackson with the screen. Here's Forte. On the wing, Jackson. Defended by Portis. Jackson misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Washington with the ball, following the 3 from Boone. Pass to Trent. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that one's good. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Jackson looking it over. To the left side wing. Puts up a 3. And it's Forte missing. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Wizards shooting only 21% from the field so far. Forte, the pass to Trent. Here's Jackson, looking to end the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 7 points.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Count that bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Forte, the pass to Jackson. Ball's knocked loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Portis with it. He's got 7. Boomer the pass to Portis. Over Jackson. Off target from the wing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this.
Glad to have you with us. So far, it's been a dismal performance for the Washington Wizards.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper, but if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They've been at their best when it's mattered most, and here they are in the finals, leading the series and looking very confident.
You wonder what this team was made of? They showed up in the first half, showed everybody, left it all on the court.
Yeah, they've been clinical in how they've gone with this approach. Relentless, determined. They keep this up. Can they? I'm not even sure. But they got a chip on their shoulder, no question.
You can't downplay the passion they've shown on the floor. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Holland is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Boomer. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. Sarr with it. Turner covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Kispert. Here's Trent. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Trent following the bucket by the Lakers. And he drives in. Here's Sarr. Good work there as it goes. Sarr's got his first bucket in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Boomer, no good. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Sarr, the pass to Kispert. Here's Trent. The Lakers with the rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint, here's Holland. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Holland's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Forte. Pass to Kispert. Fires it up. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Kispert's got his first bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Boomer gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Wizards. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at Boomer, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Luka Doncic, just 2 spots down.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Here's Forte. Jackson has the open look. And another miss by Washington.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Boone. Misses the 3.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Some changes for the Lakers. Rynham's checked in, and Doncic is subbed in for Boomer. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now,
Get through that. Yo, set it up.
Lakers leading by 15. They've got Jackson. Cardinal out there with Bender. And it's Trent in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here is Cardinal after the made shot from Boone. That one drops for him.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Right wing. Vanderbilt against Trent. Left block shot on the way. Out to Doncic. It's tipped. Now Bender. Out to the wing. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Boomer the pass to Branham. Here is Boomer. Beyond the arc. Carries it from three-point range. Boomer's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Pass to Cardinal. Jackson with it. Bray inside. Jackson kicks to Cardinal. Shot clock at 3. And here's Trent outside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Lakers leading by 13. Dosunmu, the pass to Boone. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. That's no good. Miss number 5 against 14 makes. Here's Forte. Brand right side. Pass to Kispert. From outside, off the mark. Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Dosunmu, shot's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Washington has possession after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their rush. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here is Boomer. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Forte. For 3, Kispert drills it from outside.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now, here's Bridges. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And it's sent back by Turner. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Shaw. Turner covering. Just 5 to shoot.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for Los Angeles.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And this is going to put them on the brink of a sweep in a championship. Just one more win, and that trophy will be theirs.
And I think they'll get it in Game 4. They are on an unbelievable roll right now, and I just don't see anything slowing this group down. If the momentum was going to change in this series, I think it was going to have to happen tonight. Instead, they put the hammer down and already have one hand on the trophy.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Boomer.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Forte. After the made shot from Boone. Sarr. The rebound by Turner. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Boone. Hits the three-point bomb.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Fires the 3. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
MP has put himself among the greats this season. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Win tonight and you will never pay for a meal in this town again. Hottest team in the land coming through.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Wizards? This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Miles Turner out there with Holland. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Boomer in at the 1. And for the Wizards, we've got Sarr. And it's Forte in at point guard. You look at the Lakers, in position to close it out tonight, sweep the series, and celebrate.
But these home fans are hoping it won't be tonight. If nothing else, get one win, extend the series, and send it back on the road.
And here's Kispert. Pass to Sarr. Here's Forte. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Pass to Sarr. Shoots over Turner. Sarr misses. Dosunmu left side. Here's Boomer. There's the triple. Kispert grabs a miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Forte. Trent outside. To the middle. Kispert outside. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Boomer. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he makes a first. Good on the second, so he makes them both. The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Sarr. To the left wing. Brand passes to Kispert. From the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Boomer, defended by Kispert. Ah, nice shot by Boomer. Boomer's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
There's a screen. Back to Trent. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can throw him with the lead pass. Well done.
Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Forte. Holland with a rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Kispert. Pass to Forte. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sarr. Shakes him. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Gray's checked in for Kispert. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic checked in. Los Angeles leading by 3. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
There's a screen by Turner. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Forte. The shot that time not on target. There's 57 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Boomer. It's Bridges on the wing. It's hauled in by Brand. Here's Forte, guarded by Doncic. Back to Trent. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. The Lakers in the lead. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, nice shot by Boomer.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 8 so far. Inside is Gray. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. And the energy is palpable. Los Angeles making a change here.
Going out there, no let up.
The Lakers shooting at 30% here in the second. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Bobby Portis. He's out there with Miles Turner. And it's Branham in at the 3 spot. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in the last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He scored 28 points and he knocked down some trays last game. A great sign for his team. That's the danger of letting him get into a groove. We'll see if it carries over into tonight, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. The 3 is up. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Trent outside. Jackson for 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Boomer. There's the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Doncic outside. Fires from the wing. Again, the Lakers.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Sarr. Trent on the wing. And he lobs it up top. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Boomer. 18 points for him. Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Boomer. 4 on the clock. That one goes. Count it. Boomer's got 8 points in the quarter.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Rose outside. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Boomer. Give him 20. Three-pointer, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gray. And here's Trent. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge him.
Here's Boomer. And he drives in. And it's hauled in by Gray. Gray's got 4 rebounds now. A deep three. And that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Los Angeles up 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've managed to keep this game very competitive. And despite the crowd's attempt to distract them, they've really stayed focused on closing this thing out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was distracted. I would be impressed to see this series end on the road. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Los Angeles leading by 4. They've got Kispert, and it's Sarr in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Washington right now. Here's Bridges.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
That is the kind of stuff you only see in video games. Come on, Mikal.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And Washington's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Forte, and the layup falls.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Well, Los Angeles shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Sumo on the wing. Pass to Boomer. From downtown, that one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Wizards trail by 7. They set a pick. Here's Forte. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Forte's got 6 points.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Holland. He brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's Washington with it, following the score by the Lakers. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Trent outside. Sinks the tray. Trent's gotten his third basket of the night.
Something a little fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Pass to Boomer. Launches it. And Los Angeles another three.
Ooh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Wizards trail by 7. Here's Forte. He has 6. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Forte. Trent outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Holland.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Trent's shot is off. Pass to Holland. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Trent. For Washington, they've gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Brand. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Trent outside. The Lakers with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Boomer passes to Bridges. There's a screen by Turner. Beyond the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Wizards trail by 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Both teams making some changes here.
Get in there.
What's up, coach?
It's stolen. And so in the game for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Zeke Naji. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Branham, and it's small forward.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Pass to Cardinal. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Los Angeles leading by 3. 2 minutes going by here in the fourth. Naji passes to Branham. Lakers hit again from deep.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
For Washington, they've gotten 4 shots. Shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Jackson, the pass to Trent. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Boomer. This one for 3. Washington with a rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sims. Over to the left wing. Back to Jackson. Three-pointer. Boomer pulls it in.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Boomer's got 29 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Turner, he's checked in for Najee. Holland comes in for Vanderbilt. DeSumo, he's checked in for Branham. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Luka Doncic. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Boomer, following the bucket by the Wizards. And Los Angeles, another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's DeSumo. Sarr pulls it in. For the Wizards, this one not looking good. Trent outside. Pass to Forte. To the inside. Can't get it to fall. Los Angeles has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Lakers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And what a dominant showing here in these finals. They are going to coast to a title with a clean sweep. You could tell how badly they wanted to win this trophy as soon as the series got underway.
And it's a testament to their work ethic and passion for the game. They wanted this championship bad, and they went out there and left no doubt in anyone's mind that they were the better team that deserved to win this series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Boomer.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And there it is. The Los Angeles Lakers have won it all. They go on the road and take care of business. And now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning the championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
Hey, do your thing,
An
man.
incredible moment.
Good luck next season, right?
You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Number one. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. History.
Unbelievable.
We made history. Let's go. We made history. 6.
No.
Six.
Let's
You want to be behind the camera.
Cookie, congrats. But what about these rumors of
Look at this.
scouting the other?
Yeah.
I mean, we got to address this.
Hey, yo, hold on.
I'm happy for you guys.
Jameson, what's up, man? That's 6 for
MP.
6. What you got to say? What you gonna say about that, man?
I mean, you.
Nah, don't tell me the great Jonathan Jameson is speechless, man. Come on, bro. That's what. Who would have known it only takes 6 straight Larry O'B's to make you speechless, man? That's crazy.
MP, stranger things have happened. And all I can say is I'm happy for you, buddy, all right?
Man, I appreciate it. Keep doing your
All
thing,
right.
man.
I will.
Right. 6
Watch
straight,
out.
bro. 6 straight. Hey. Yeah, Jameson.
MP right here. MP right here.
Bettina,
What's next for you, MP?
6 straight titles isn't enough for you, Bettina.
What I mean is, what's next for you? You specifically. I mean, at some point, it can't just be about winning titles. You've literally done that over and over again. Do you learn something new about yourself with each one? Or do you eventually have to find new challenges to, push yourself beyond even that?
That's a great question, Bettina. I think it's a little bit of both. Every title, it plays out differently. You have your different challenges, and it's winning titles doesn't get old. You have something new to look forward to every single time. So that's why I feel like it's so hard to do what we've done. To win at every challenge that comes your way year after year after year is almost impossible, But on the other hand, to continue to evolve to those new challenges, you have to keep pushing yourself and keep pushing your limits. So if you're trying to win your 2nd title, you have to train like it's your 3rd. And if you're trying to win your 5th title, then you have to train like it's your 7th or 8th.
Well, what's it like training for your 6th?
Like I want to go home and fall asleep in my bed until training camp. Thank you, Bettina. Jonathan?
Is this the greatest dynasty in NBA history?
Yes, it is. And it's exactly how I thought it would be when I was a kid dreaming about this moment. Growing up where I'm from, it was rough. It was like You didn't have anything, and the whole world forgot about you. But we had each other, and I feel like that's what helped me understand what it takes to build a dynasty like this one, because I tell you, you have to overcome incredible odds just to make it out of a place like Plainview, and you can't do it alone. And that's the same thing that goes here. That's the same thing for here. That's why to get the ability to have an entire organization lock in the way that they have, this many times in a row, this is astronomical. But that's what you need. And you can't, like I said, you can't do it alone. So I want to take this time to thank my organization, the entire organization from top to bottom, sincerely. And I want to thank everyone back in Plainview, Illinois. You helped mold me to be the man that I am today. And no matter how many gyms that I built or libraries that I pay for, I could never thank you enough. You always deserve more than I can give. So thank you, Plainview, Illinois. Thank you, Jonathan.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Good game, MP.
Boom! Yeah, that is how you dominate a series. On to the next one.
That's 3 finals MVPs in a row for MP. He's top 5 dead or alive.
Yo, nah. MP won 6 titles now. Can someone else get a turn, man?
6 straight championships. I'm speechless. Congrats, MP. That's incredible.
Man, I'll never forget when me and MP were 16 years old, playing for Wolfpack and Dynasty, 2 club league teams back in Plainview, Illinois. I remember I told MP he needed to shoot more if he wanted the scouts to notice him. Can you believe that? Me telling MP he needed to shoot more? I thought he was afraid to be the man. But the truth is, he was mature, wise beyond his years. Winning, he said. Winning is what they notice. Even as a kid, his instincts were spot on. There's no shortcuts to greatness. You can't cheat your way to the top. The game's too pure for that. It's too good for that. Every generation has its GOAT. You can't really compare them because you don't know anything about the world before you were born. I don't know what Wilt Chamberlain meant in 1965. Kareem, Magic, Larry, Mike. When they hit, they showed their time that the impossible was possible. But for those of us who came after those greats, we need new heroes to break new barriers. A kid from Illinois had the same dream millions of kids all over the world do: to become the greatest basketball player of all time. Not only that, he dreamt of being part of a historic dynasty. You know, we grew up hearing about the Bulls and their 6 championships. 6 championships. I mean, how do you even do that? That's like someone landed on Mars. Neil Armstrong took one giant step. Truth be told, MP got away with 3 steps or more a lot. But if anyone was going to make the impossible possible, it was always going to be him. May I present the latest, greatest Naismith Hall of Fame inductee, MP.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. As much as my life today will be unimaginable to the kid back in Plainview, the one constant has always been Patrick. He shot too much then and he talks too much now. What makes a Hall of Famer? It's not any one thing, and it's not the same thing for any 2 players. But there are 2 qualities shared by every Hall of Famer: what we bring as individuals and what we bring to our teams. As an individual, I brought a couple things to the table. One record I'm especially proud of is having made more threes in a season than anyone else. But at the end of the journey, it's the people you met and walked with along the way that mean the most, and what you accomplished as part of a team that you'll remember most fondly. I was lucky to play where I did. If you want your star to shine the brightest, there's no team in all of sports with a better track record than the purple and gold. The things we accomplished, unless you followed the NBA 60 years ago, you've never seen a team win as many consecutive championships as we did. We made history together. History yellows faster and faster these days, so do the world a favor. Don't forget what we did. There's a reason nobody wins more than 3 years in a row. The irony of every title you win is it stacks the odds against you winning the one next year. You've played a longer, harder season than 28 other teams. Your off season is shorter. The following season, everybody wants to bring their A game when they play you, but we're up for the challenge again and again and again. Tonight, I highlighted some personal and some team accomplishments. The truth is, the former doesn't exist without the latter. The basic truth of basketball is the same whether you're a Hall of Famer or a skinny kid with dreams bigger than your shoulders. Sharing the ball with someone else is a lot more fun than hogging it for yourself. I couldn't be more proud to share this honor with you today, and I couldn't be more proud of the people who helped me get here.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.